Ladies and gentlemen, breaking developments tonight from Baghdad. The Central Bank of Iraq has officially denied recent rumors circulating on social media and foreign forums, claiming that the Iraqi dinar would soon be revalued to $1.37 per dinar. Officials from the bank released a statement emphasizing that no such revaluation plan exists, and that the current official exchange rate remains fixed at 1,310 dinars per US dollar. Loudspeaker, the source of the rumor. The story of a so-called revaluation began spreading over the past week, with claims that the dinar would jump dramatically, making it stronger than the US dollar. Some speculators even suggested that international trading platforms were preparing for the shift. But the central bank was quick to respond, calling these claims baseless and misleading. Officials warned the public not to trust online rumors or unverified reports, especially when it comes to currency policy. Why a sudden $1.37 rate is impossible. Economists point out that such a revaluation would be economically unsustainable. Iraq would need massive foreign currency reserves, in the trillions, to back such a move. A sudden spike in the dinar's value could cripple exports, hurt government revenues, and destabilize trade. The central bank's actual strategy is focused on stability, inflation control, and gradual modernization, not overnight shocks. Bar chart: the real policy goals. The central bank has made clear that its current priorities include keeping the rate stable at 1,310 to protect purchasing power, controlling inflation, which remains a challenge as global food and fuel prices rise, expanding digital payments to reduce reliance on U.S. cash dollars, cracking down on smuggling and black market trading that weaken the dinar. Globe showing Europe-Africa the bigger picture. Analysts note that Iraq's currency strength is tied directly to oil exports, U.S. dollar inflows, and international financial controls. Unless there is a dramatic shift in Iraq's economic model, the idea of the dinar reaching parity with or surpassing the U.S. dollar is unrealistic. Studio microphone anchor closing words. And so, despite the headlines, the reality is unchanged. Iraq's dinar holds steady at 1,310 per dollar, and no $1.37 revaluation is on the horizon. The central bank urges citizens to rely on official announcements, not social media speculation. For now, stability, not sudden wealth, remains the guiding principle of Iraq's currency policy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's dig deeper into this story, because this is not the first time rumors of a massive dinar revaluation have surfaced. For years, speculation around the Iraqi currency has fueled online chatter, investment schemes, and even international hype. But what is really behind this $1.37 claim, and why does it keep coming back? At the heart of this issue is something simple: hope. Many Iraqis and even foreign investors have long dreamed that the dinar, weakened by decades of war, sanctions, and instability, could one day return to the glory days when a single dinar was worth more than $3. Back in the 1970s, this was true. Iraq's currency was one of the strongest in the region, backed by enormous oil revenues. But today, that reality is far away. So why do these rumors keep finding traction? First, speculators and online promoters benefit. Across social media platforms, Telegram groups, and forums, so-called gurus spread claims of imminent revaluation. They attract desperate citizens, overseas Iraqis, and sometimes unsuspecting foreign investors who buy up dinars hoping to strike it rich overnight. The $1.37 rumor is just the latest version of the old story. That one morning, holders of dinar will wake up millionaires. Second, politics plays a role. In times of crisis, whether it's inflation, shortages of dollars, or disagreements between Baghdad and Washington, these stories spread faster. Some groups may even use them to distract from economic problems or to pressure the government into stronger policy action. But here's the reality. Iraq's central bank is not preparing for an overnight revaluation. Instead, it is working on controlled, gradual reforms. These include cracking down on the black market, stabilizing auctions, tightening dollar transfers, and slowly modernizing the financial sector. Analysts stress that a sudden jump to $1.37 per dinar would be catastrophic. Imagine this: Iraq's government revenues come from selling oil in US dollars. If the dinar were suddenly worth more than the dollar, every barrel of oil sold would produce fewer dinars, slashing the budget, cutting salaries, and triggering an economic collapse. Iraq simply cannot afford such a move. So what can citizens actually expect? Experts believe that the central bank will continue to hold the official rate around 1,310, perhaps with minor adjustments if needed. Inflation will remain the bigger concern, not revaluation. The focus will be on strengthening Iraq's banking system, curbing dollar smuggling to neighboring countries, and keeping exchange rates within a predictable band. Still, the persistence of these rumors tells us something important. People want change. After years of instability, Iraqis are desperate for a stronger economy and a more powerful currency. And until those deeper reforms take hold, speculation will continue to fill the gap. So tonight, as the central bank shuts down the $1.37 story once again, the message is clear: beware of unrealistic promises. Iraq's dinar is not on the verge of overnight transformation. The journey ahead is one of gradual steps, stability, and long-term rebuilding, not sudden miracles. Studio microphone closing, tone steady, clear. Stay with us as we continue to monitor Iraq's financial policy, the global dollar dynamic, and the pressures shaping the dinar's future. For now, one thing is certain. The dream of a $1.37 revaluation is just that, a dream, not reality.